Hello, lovely. I hope you're doing well today. As you can probably guess by the title of this video, today I'm going to be doing a hypnosis session to stop smoking. Now, I've been asked to do this specific video a couple of times, and I don't think it's going to be a very popular video because it's so specific. But if I can help one person, then I will consider this a success. I do want to preface, though, saying that this video is not coming from a place of shame or telling you that you should quit or that you have to quit. This is simply for people who have already decided that they want to quit, but they feel like they need a little bit of help to do so. So, I understand if this video isn't for you. I have lots of other videos out there. But let's get started. So, today, you're not going to quit smoking. Instead, try to think of today as you becoming a non-smoker. Because a non-smoker doesn't have withdrawal symptoms, doesn't have urges or painful thoughts. And I really hope that you can get to a place to where you feel like you've never felt like a smoker before. Okay? You have made the choice to become a non-smoker. You clicked on this video. And so there is some part of you that's taken the first step. And I'm going to help you now. Okay? Before I begin with the pendulum, we're just going to get to a nice, relaxed state. I've done this before, but it's called square breathing. Basically, we're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. Okay? And we'll do that 3 times. So, in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold. One more. In, hold, out, hold. Good. Now, I'm going to ask you to focus on the pendulum. All it's gonna do is go back and forth, back and forth. And throughout this session, I want you to try your best to focus on the pendulum, okay? You don't need to be perfect. If you lose it for a few seconds, that's perfectly fine. Just bring your gaze back and have your attention settle in on the pendulum. If you feel like taking a break, like closing your eyes, that's fine too. Then I just want you to bring your attention to my voice. But for now, looking at the pendulum, you're just going to settle down into a state of relaxation, where all you can hear is my voice, and all you can see is the pendulum. And that's all you need to worry about for right now. Just take a few moments here, just watching the pendulum. With every breath, you feel more and more relaxed. With every breath, you feel more and more open to change. Because today, we're going to try to make you a little bit better. This is a safe place, and you don't need to be worried about what I'm gonna say, because everything I say is something that you already want. You've already decided on yourself. So there's nothing scary. You have decided to listen to your body. Because even though sometimes your mind makes it feel as though you're craving a cigarette or nicotine, your body hates those cigarettes. Every time you smoke, you're putting poison into your body, into your lungs. And your body has decided that enough is enough. And it would like you to stop. And today you decided to listen, which is the first step. Smoking, like many things, is a habit. And a habit, when you have an urge, is just a thought. Now, it can be very difficult to feel this way, but your thoughts don't control you. We all have thoughts that don't belong there. Maybe you think of doing something really bad, but you don't do. Every thought that you have, society would be a mess if we did. So, I want you to think of your urges to smoke as if they're an intrusive thought and nothing more. It will be hard, but you control yourself, not your thoughts controlling you. Okay, take a deep breath now. And we're going to start constructing some mantras and tools for when you do feel like smoking. Okay? So the first thing we're always going to do is do 3 square breaths. So if you ever feel like smoking, that's the first thing you're going to do, is just stop what you're doing and do 3 square breaths. And I want you to focus on the counting. Make sure you really feel every number and just take a moment to focus on your breathing. Okay? The other tool I'm going to introduce right now is to remind yourself that you are in control and not your thoughts. Maybe you could manifest this physically, like just say, I'm going to draw a square right now, or I'm going to poke my nose 3 times. Whatever it is, just do something physical to remind yourself that you are in control, not your thoughts. Okay? Good. And bring your attention back to the pendulum. And we're going to take a few moments to really let it sink in that you are in control, not your thoughts, not the nicotine. You are in control. You have decided to become a non-smoker. And so that's what's going to happen. You have decided to be free from your urges, which isn't to say that they won't exist, because they still will in some way, but you're free because you're not going to let those urges have any power over you. Okay? Good. This information from this session is both conscious and subconscious. So now there's no way that those pesky cigarettes can trick you, because you know exactly what they're doing to you, and you know that you want to stop, don't you? Today could be a special day, just as important as a birthday or an anniversary. Today could be the day that you take control over your life. Start spending your time and money in more meaningful ways. This could be the beginning to a brand new, better you. I'm sure you've told yourself many times that you're going to quit smoking one day. And so if you know you're going to do it, why not make today that day? If it is, then congratulations. You did it. You decided that you are worth more than your urges and your habit. And it's true. You are very special. I care about you. And I hope that you are successful in everything you do. Okay? You've decided to trade in this habit for more health and more time. And I know it's very cheesy, but think of what other people would trade for more time with their loved ones. So really you're getting a bargain if you think about it. Especially when you consider what an amazing person you are. You deserve all the time that you can get. Okay? Good. Let's take a moment to take another deep breath. And I just want you to focus on how good you feel about this decision. Okay? Because this is a good decision for you right now. Because you seeked out this video, it means that you're ready for this change. And so I want you to remember this moment where you feel strong and good about your decision. You might be scared. You might be afraid of messing up, but that's okay. Everything is going to be okay. We're going to do one more round with the pendulum, because I just wanted to mention that this will be difficult. There will be days and moments that are hard. There will be. But every time you have a difficult moment, every time you have a strong urge to smoke again, I want you to remind yourself that next time will be a little bit easier, and the time after that will be even easier. And each time you get an urge, it will be easier and easier. If you give in and you do smoke again, it will feel good, but then when you want to quit again, it will make every single time more difficult, when instead it could have become easier and easier. Okay? Yeah, it will be difficult, but I believe in you. Don't worry. Okay, let's take a few moments to think about that. How this day and the next day might be difficult, but then the day after that will be easier, and every day after that will be even easier. I want you to repeat to yourself, either in your head or out loud, I am a non-smoker, and I'm going to be a non-smoker for the rest of my life. Okay. Good. And as a non-smoker, every day you're gonna feel better and better, just a little bit at first, but then you'll feel healthier, more full of energy, more alert, more like yourself, and you won't need the cigarettes anymore. Okay? So, we're going to finish by just reminding you of all the mantras from today and the tools we can use. So if you do have an urge to smoke, remember to start by just doing some square breathing, focusing on the counting. Let's do one together. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, good. And then after you've done 3 square breaths, I really want you to think about how this urge is just a thought and it can't control you. And so you can do something to remind yourself that you are in control. You can hop on one leg. You could run around in a circle. I like tapping my nose 3 times. Anything will work to show you that you're in control and not your thoughts. And then the last thing you're going to do is to remind yourself that next time will be easier. So if you can just make it through this urge, then the next time will be easier and easier and easier and easier and easier until you don't have any urges at all. Okay. Perfect. Well, that is the end of our session. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you took something away from this, even if it's small. I also want you to know that if you do go back to your habit, it's not a failure, okay? Because you're trying the best that you can, but you're just going to quit again, and one of the times it's going to stick. So you just have to keep trying, okay? Well, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time, okay?